Alright everyone, welcome back. We're playing Pathologic today again. And yeah, today we're kind of going to aim to get our bearings on what we're actually doing, because like, I'll say I'm going to give my intros here, because like I said there before, there's an in-game timer, which is like live, so I don't want to spend too much time messing around, so yeah. I remember most of the controls. Hopefully this doesn't go too badly. Although I mean, we're right at the start. We can mess things up now with a little consequence. So yeah, is there anything, can I take this? Like, it's flashing as an object, which kind of implies you can interact with it. Maybe it's just like additional storage slots, it could be. Can I move behind this curtain? No. There's a scary painting, scary music playing. This could be a good horror game. Okay, I'm already don't know what I'm doing. There's gotta be a door somewhere, right? You gotta like interact with it or somehow. Maybe this? Okay, we're off to a good start here. If you click on things too, it could be a potential... Oh, okay, this is, I mean, kind of what I signed up for, kind of not really. What if I just spend the whole game trapped in this room? Because I mean, like... It's not too big. I forgot to turn on VSync too, that's cool. Oh, this is a crosshair. Oh, we're gonna have like some sort of combat in this game eventually. Is there something I need to do here? Because you see the objects flash when you can interact with them. Like that, although it doesn't seem to do anything. Like if there's a door, it's gotta be here, right? If I stand in front of this and just press every button. Oh. That's, me. I don't like how I have an infection stat. Okay, that's my torch. Okay, here we go. Sorry, off to a good start. E to interact. There's stairs. I should probably close the door behind me if I am not in the way. Well, it won't let me, so that's cool. Why am I looking up all of a sudden? Sorry, this first few episodes are going to be a bit messier than one would like, I think. Maybe I should see if I can get the controller set up. Oh, hello. There's a woman here.
I had a feeling you would come.
Okay, so she's not gonna say voice act every line. The sounds from outside wake you up too? There's a terrible groan and then something snapped loudly. These two options are kind of the same, but we'll go with I fell asleep so quickly I didn't even notice. It's like I fainted. So what sounds are you talking about? Oh, and there's a transcript up there too, that's nice. I think there are strangers in the backyard. By the pond. They're unlikely to be planning mischief, but I have a bad feeling about this. I'm afraid to go out to them. I hope they go away soon and stop disturbing our sleep. Why do you think they aren't planning anything foul? That's the important question. Our population is so thin, crime is basically non-existent, especially here in the stone yard. Sometimes there are pranks, of course, fights happen occasionally. People are young here, so they often go out at night, but we're a tight community, and now I hear unfamiliar speech. It's not a good sound. I like how they have actual, like, photos for the characters' portraits. I'll go out and take a look. But I'm in a hurry, I must see this founding father of yours. Are you willing to trade the company of a fascinated woman for that of a dreadful old man, even if he is a sorcerer? That's so sad, but Simon won't go anywhere. He's always been, he always will be, even if the moon will fall to the ground. Please, stay with me a little longer. Okay, I don't know why she's coming on to me all of a sudden, but... yeah, I feel like that's the more important question. Simon's a sorcerer. Did I hear you right? Is that the secret to his longevity? Are you in that much in a hurry? Do come round. The canes are asleep now. Take your knockabout coat off. Have a rest in my bed. Let me warm your hands. You're so anxious to see Simon, as if your life depended on it. My life, yes. Now that my laboratory is on the brink of destruction, my whole life's pursuit depends on that remarkable man. If he has really managed to live that long, then his tissues will help me defeat death. Death. So that's the enemy you've chosen for yourself. Isn't it hard? I don't think anyone's managed to defeat that evil yet. I don't know. Both of these options are kind of overly dramatic. Millions of doctors defeated on certain singular occasions, but my enemy is more fearsome. It is death itself rather than a singular case of death. I don't understand. Let's go with a more direct. Show me where Simon lives. It's not far. The Canes live at the Crucible in Bridge Square. Could I please offer you a piece of advice? I mean, I'll take it if I can. Go on. Simon has two younger brothers. The eldest of the two, Georgie, is called the Judge by the locals. Visit him first. He isn't asleep. He'll teach you how to speak with Simon. The youngest of the three is Victor. His daughter, Maria, also wanted to see you. It's probably important. Was it she who knew about my arrival beforehand? Yes, she told me about it privately. Talking to her is no simple task. Maria is that kind of person. She puts on airs, but that's just how the Canes are. It was Maria who told me that she would help you defeat death. That's the precise wording. What a coincidence. Alright, thank you for the advice. Go, and I'll prepare everything for your return. Do come back after you speak to the Canes. They'll probably do a lot of things that will puzzle you and put you on guard. I will have some advice that may be of help to you if you need it. Okay, I'll come back. I mean, I feel like I want to be friendly with her if I can. And there's stuff marked on the map now. I'll let you read all that stuff because I don't know if the timer's going right now. I'm thinking it stopped during the conversations because they can't depend on how fast you can read. But here's the spots for me to go. So this is where we are here. Thank you, Eva. So Eva's nice so far. If I go inventory, how do I check the time? Because I'd like to know whether or not P? It's 7:02. I don't know if that took a set amount of time or what, but here we're outside. I forgot about these two. This is really scary all of a sudden. Executor. Help, I'm going to have to teach you what the technicalities of the setting, the time and the place. It's not essential, but that's just how it is. The actor has to be prepared before he goes on stage. He'll also fall down the aisle or stumble upon the prompt box. That would look mighty silly, wouldn't you agree? Who are you? That's a good question. An actor in a tragic mime show. That's unimportant. Will you listen to me or not? I mean, I have no reason right now to, not take whatever help I can get, right? I'm listening. Time flies by. Can't be stopped or turned back. Nights full of days, which are then followed by nights. Things happen without any regard for whether you're there to witness them. Don't expect anyone to wait for you. Most events can be missed. You see, that's what I was saying before. Things just happen in this game. You kind of got to know where to be, when to be there. And they're not going to tell you it explicitly. And so it makes sense for you to visit the places you care about regularly. You will find the people that will play major roles in your fate there. They stand out from the common folk. The rest are just a crowd shot, a background, a bunch of extras. And it has always been. Indeed. Still, it is best to avoid hasty judgment. It's a paradox, you see. Don't try to care too much for the lives of these bound to stand out people. And don't be too dismissive of the silent crowd. Both extremes will end in tragedy. Why is that? The world cares for your reputation, a fine and crucial instrument. Your reputation changes the world you see, for it is a mirror, wouldn't you agree? And so a bad reputation can get you into a lot of trouble. I think this is one of the game mechanics, for example. Oh, need I describe? You've got vivid imagination. Everything changes, from mystical aspects to mundane things, like the people you need treating you badly. How many enemies you've got, how high the prices rise, how bad your dreams are, lots of things. Sorry, Prospect. So how do I maintain my reputation? Really? How's that even a question? Same as anywhere. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not lie, thou shalt not betray, do not steal, do not covet, do not be an asshole. That's good advice. Do not get caught. The rules are the same everywhere. A truly selfless deed, like risking something for the neighbor, or even a person who lives quite far away, can help in a dire situation. I see. Really? Good for you then. As for me, I can't see anything in this mask. I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, don't get too worked up about human lives, and don't put too much stock into another's words, mine included. He trusts everyone is asking to be deceived. Yet he who trusts no one is deluded. I know that from experience. I know Simon Kane's marked on the map, so I don't really need that. And yeah, okay, time. I don't think time really passed during that conversation, so that's good. I'm guessing these two people are the people Eva was talking about. You're scary. Tragedian. Venerable Bachelor. Please be so kind as to linger for a minute. This conversation won't take too much of your time, especially since time stops during dialogues, at least the important ones. Okay, yeah. Once again, they're saying it. Spell out right there. Now, dialogue is extremely important. You need to know how to play, after all, don't you? Play? What are you talking about, mask, man? I'm neither a gambler nor an actor. Of course you aren't. You're a living, breathing man, as is evident from your conditions and statuses. You experience hunger, thirst, and fatigue. You suffer from pain, wounds, and diseases. You're so lifelike. You have to eat, drink, sleep, and rest. And to make mistakes. I thought I'd bring the most definite proof of my human nature, wouldn't you agree? If I may, I would like to point out just how important it is to keep an eye on your condition. If you get dizzy or unnaturally sluggish, do have it checked up. The vital processes tend to run faster during emergencies than in everyday life. I know a person who died of stress, but was diagnosed with starvation. It happens. I can testify that as a doctor. One thing I'll say here, what you said before, like time stops during important conversations. I think doing shopping, that kind of conversations or whatever, it might not stop. So I might not always be reading stuff, but stuff like this, clearly, we're good. Need I remind a wise man like you of the fact that hunger is sated with food? I mean, yeah. Food can be found in shops, and shops can be found in ordinary houses that are marked with specific signs. Sleep, however, is more complicated. People only sleep in beds, and only in private residences around here. I'm sorry, but that's just how our world is. Yes, the world is unjust. And quite silly, if you forgive me for saying so. Speaking of commerce, different shops sell similar items at different prices. Make sure you don't get cheated. People can be quite brazen around here. You can also barter with folk out in the street. Some things may be nothing more than trinkets to you, but others would be willing to part with their life's blood for them. Blood? Yes, blood. It's not my place to lecture you, but if, following your Hippocratic oath, you ever consider easing someone's pain, feel free to just approach them with a suitable drug. You will see their pain receding before your very eyes. The sick fall asleep when they're close to recovery, don't they? Or when they're close to their ultimate rest. Still, helping the hopeless will grant you a good reputation. You'll be seen as a benefactor, willing to part with a precious sleeping draught or a painkiller for a simple bystander. Anything else? No, not yet. Bye then, mask. Alright, and yeah, okay. So we're gonna explore a couple bit here. We need to go to Simon Kane's residence as soon as we can, but that's okay. There's a back way in. Besides those two, okay. Is this who she was talking about? What Eva was talking about? Who I should check up on? They're really scary looking and they're not talking about anything. Okay. Is something happening here? Given this is a real-time game, I'm assuming. Okay, they see me approach. I am afraid. We'll keep going, yeah. We'll see what happens here. Can I talk to them? Hello. Factory worker. What do you want? This ain't your business. What is this creature? An O-dung. Duh, that's what all them cattle breeders look like. Crude and unshapely unfinished, don't you know? Wherever you came from, an intruder. Huh? Yes, I'm a visitor in this town. Who would have thought it's home to such creatures? I want to be kind as much as I can. And then he sits down. Maybe you signify that he's done. Let's talk to you. You're scared. Worm. The worm feels sick. Head packed. Blood boiling. Belly freezing. Let the worm warm up. Let him take a rest. Don't touch us. We're dangerous. That's some stench, you animal. How on earth do you even live like that? Okay, well, I don't know what's up with that, but... Do I talk to Eva again about that? I gotta do my stuff. They're standing up again. Where's that icon that keeps showing up in the corner? I'll check up on Eva with, ask her about what was going on there with those creatures out in their yard.
I've seen the angel of death by the window.
Okay, that ominous singing outside the window is gnawing at me. Who could be singing at a time like this? I'll take a look when I go outside. Oh, okay, and that just brings us back out. I guess I didn't complete whatever the trigger was for that event. I hope I'm not wasting too much time. Okay, the mask and that is gone. Those scary people are still there. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about them. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about anything that's happening so far. What is the button for, like, anything? That's my violence button. He said not to, like, kill people. Alright. I guess we'll try to make our way to, there, wherever there is. We'll go out the front gate here. Explore the environment. Can I talk to people? Anything I can do to you? Okay. I can check this out, this garbage can. There's nothing in it. Well, let's just take these. I don't know what they are. I won't worry myself too much about it, but... no. M for map. Okay, I'm that little arrow right there, I'm guessing, so I just need to keep going along down this way. Do these lights do anything? No, because otherwise they'd be flashing. Alright, well, we're really off to a kind of a scary start here. I know you can get, like, trinkets of some kind. I don't remember how, though, is the thing. So I'm going to be checking my map a lot, but, like, this is... Alright, this is where we're going next time. I think we've actually reached an episode length, as little as seems to have happened here. But... yeah, okay. That's like an hour or two in-game time. Next time we'll talk to Simon Kane, and then I guess... like, I could try to fight those guys out there. Clearly there's nothing to interact with them, like, just talking with them, but given what the people said about, like, not causing unnecessary violence, I'm kind of afraid for what might happen if I just pick a random fight. So I don't know. We'll do the Kane's family stuff next time. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I guess this game is scary.